We are here for an all signs message today. I'll put this right here. As always, do keep in mind that it's a general and timeless reading. It is not a personal reading, so just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. And if you'd like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, or Akashic Records, you can go to 144bluerosetemple.com. There we go. I hope that you're all doing well, sending you all so much love. Now, keep in mind to ground, protect your energy, rest if need be. We do have a lot of solar flare energy. We have a lot of the Schumann resonance energy. I always have such a hard time pronouncing that. I've shared that I have a hard time pronouncing certain words when it comes to my speech. But with the Schumann, right, we have a blackout right now. We have Saturn retrograde that's coming up. So with that Saturn retrograde coming up this week, do expect to have certain things be like reflected back to you, right? When it comes to maybe what it is that you need to see at this time, check out your birth chart where you have Saturn. What placement is your Saturn as far as the zodiac sign and as far as what house? Hi, Regine, how are you? We do have that Saturn retrograde I was just talking about. So check out on your birth chart where it is that you do have Saturn, as that may be highlighted for you at this time. And I use the words for you. With the Saturn retrograde, Saturn wants you to build a very strong foundation when it comes to whatever it is that you're building, right? That higher timeline that you're aligning to. So Saturn is going to just bring to your attention what it is that it needs looking at this time. Now, Saturn is not like always negative or anything like that. You know, I've seen a lot of Saturn retrogrades that are very positive, etc. So just pay attention to whatever it is that Saturn's bringing up at this time, as it's bringing it up so that you can build that strong and sturdy foundation. Hi, Robin, how are you? I was mentioning that we have a lot of the Schumann blackout right now, as well as a lot of solar flares, you know, and that Saturn retrograde energy. So protect your energy, rest if need be. You may feel extra sensitive at this time. Now, I am wearing the diamonds because I was going to make an announcement that we do have a Lemuria Returns workshop and activation. It's only $11.11 USD. It's going to be at the end of July. But if anyone else is feeling it too, Star Seeds, hi Saint, how are you? Star Seeds and Lightworkers, we're feeling that Atlantis energy. We're feeling the Lemuria energy, which Lemuria is all about heaven on earth. So if you've ever heard about Lemuria, it's the dolphin energy, it's water, it's the mermaids, it's the crystal temples, it's the beautiful songs, you know, that just come from our souls, from our heart space. It's all about healing, etc. Now, Lemuria can be found, like there's a physical portal in the regions of Hawaii, but it's also just a frequency that you could tap into in yourself, okay? So Lemuria is all about, again, heaven on earth, that heart space, that song that comes from your heart space, as well as love of light, the innocence rather of a child, joy, etc. Wonderful. I've been outside watching the birds, the deer, the horses. The birds are like showing out for me. That's beautiful. Yellow, orange, and black. That's beautiful. I see yellow birds over here in Connecticut every once in a while. We have a lot of hawks for sure. A lot of hawks. There are a few eagles even like in the town I'm in that, like I've caught a few trees that always have the eagles. I guess there's like an eagle nest in those trees. So I'm able to catch some eagles every once in a while. Now we do have on the bottom of the deck Persephone, New Beginnings. We're going to be getting a collective energy just reading. So first we're going to be getting a spirit message, and then we'll go into the tarot for a collective reading to see what it is that you need to hear today. All right, Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for, I almost said, what do we have for Lemuria today? Okay, so much Lemurian energy. And then at the end, we are going to be doing yes or no questions. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for a spirit message for the collective today? What do we have for a spirit message for the collective today? We do have High Priest of Atlantis. So there goes that Atlantis energy already. High Priest of Atlantis, chakra healing. And when I mentioned Lemuria and Atlantis, these are the crystal temples I'm talking about. All right. Some of you can also maybe even have some clear quartz crystal or really resonate with crystal healing, you know, and those energies, whether it's the remembrance of that lifetime, you know, or say that land, you know, the soul gifts that come from Lemuria and Atlantis. Hi, Tina, how are you? And if anyone would like to be a moderator, please feel free to put a rose in the comments below, and you can email me for a private yes or no reading. So we're going to be getting in a spirit message first. What do we have for the spirit message for the collective today? See, there goes that beautiful energy of joy. It says ecstasy, bliss, and belief. And then the temple of dreams, prophecy. I'm going to grab from the mermaid deck as well. Look at that, Lemuria returns. Okay, we have Atlantis on the bottom of this deck. 144 in the building. Yes, J. Dot. How are you? So we have Atlantis and we have Lemuria. Okay, so feel free to go to 144bluerosetemple.com. The reason why I'm wearing these crystals is because we do have a 90-minute Akashic Records guided meditation into Lemuria, as well as light language activation and some guided breath work. It's going to be at the end of July. It's only 11:11 USD. We're going to be meeting on Zoom. So wherever you are, you can tap into the Lemurian frequency. So feel free to go to 144bluerosetemple.com to sign up. I believe it's probably 8:22 here over here too. I'm in Eastern time. I am stoked. Yes. I'm stoked by meeting you now. Yeah, feel free to join us. We're going to be physically in Yonkers, New York in July as well for the full moon in Capricorn and Mary Magdalene Day. So yeah, we do have Atlantis and Lemuria on both of the bottoms of these decks over here. Yeah, we'll also be gathering as a soul tribe physically in Yonkers, New York. So I'm actually from the Bronx, New York, and the space in Yonkers, New York, we've been anchoring the Magdalene frequency for years. So it's been me, other soul sisters, and other soul brothers that have been meeting there for years. So we're going to be meeting in that same space in Yonkers, New York. We're going to be having an all-day ceremony. So feel free to join us if you want to meet some soul tribe, want to get into some ceremony, and just release as well, because it's going to be the full moon in Capricorn. Release just right to Divine Mother, right to Mother Earth, just what no longer serves you. We'll be doing a ceremony and ritual there as well for the full moon in Capricorn. Now, the reason why I say for Mary Magdalene Day too is because July 22nd is Mary Magdalene Feast Day. And last year we did meet as a soul tribe in Connecticut, but this year it's going to be in Yonkers, New York. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to be getting one card as well from the mermaid deck. What do we have for the collective energy here and today as a spirit message? What do we have as a spirit message? Now, what I'm seeing here too is a little bit of solitude, okay? Now, we do have motherhood, protection, inner child, and nurture. So I'm going to read off all of these cards. We have past life healing, forcing change, time out, Avalon priestess, intuitive awakening, there's always enough, past life healing, Hecate. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of past life healing here. With the card, there's always enough. Maybe you're healing lack in some area of your life. Now, there is a card that says forcing change, and then next to it, it says solitude, time alone. Okay, so for some of you, don't force any change right now. Again, we have Saturn retrograde coming up this week, you know, and so it feels like you're going through some sort of cycle in your life, which that card is number 33. You may be going through something in your life right now where it's almost like you need to grow through it. And I use the words grow through it because it does feel like you have to go through it. Now, this year is the year of Saturn. It's also this week, Saturn retrograde. So there is a lot of Saturn energy, which we do have 2 full moons in Capricorn this year. You know, so it's like the year of Saturn. Saturn's ruled by Capricorn. And then we have 2 full moon in Capricorn. So that's a lot of Saturn energy. Feel free to go to your birth chart, check out what zodiac sign your Saturn is in, as well as what house, as that will be focused on in this year in general, as well as like these next few transits that we're moving through and growing through. So I do feel like this is a little bit of Saturn here saying, okay, wait, we need to do these things, whatever it is, we need to do these things. Okay, so it's like learning those soul lessons, which again, sometimes it's ancestral, right? We have ancestral things to hear, right? Maybe to hear. For some of you, we have ancestral things to clear. You know, sometimes it is like personal things that us as a soul, right? Soul lessons that we just need to learn, you know, in many different ancient cultures and beliefs. If you do believe in reincarnation, you know, it's believed that we come here to learn the lessons it is that we haven't quite, say, alchemized yet, because it's all energy, right? So it's like alchemizing what needs to be alchemized, learning what needs to be learned, integrating that shadow, right? So that we can move forward as a soul and really live and experience our higher timeline. Spiritual awakening, Scorpio. Loving the 144. Yes, from another planet. We are not from here. Randy. Yes, I'm Saggy. Beautiful. Sagittarius. Feel free to put your sign in the comments below, or your sun, moon, and rising in the comments below. Introduce yourself to your soul tribe. Tina Thomas, I channel through drawing. Yes, I love that. As a child, I would, and it's interesting that I still do this, like when I'm moving like machinery, so like say at like amusement parks or even driving, I get a lot of downloads. As a child, I used to dance and spin a lot, and that's actually when I would receive like psychic images, etc. So we all channel in different ways. Sometimes it's through drawing, automatic writing, painting, through dancing, trance, in different ways. You know, we all channel differently. Pisces, yes, I'm a Pisces too. I have a lot of Pisces in my chart. OMG, that's what I did as a kid. Yeah. All right. So, and we do have past life healing. So again, like some of these things, right? Some of these say soul lessons or things that we clear, right? Even things that we call in are from other lifetimes. With the past life healing over here, Hecate does focus a lot on the throat space too. And then we do have Avalon Priestess, Intuitive Awakening, which is the eye. So there may be a focus on the throat space and the third eye at this time, maybe even the crown. So the upper chakras. It does say intuitive awakening, and then there's always enough. So there's something it is that you're going through, and I want to use the word growing through. I don't feel like you can necessarily like force this change, right? It does say forcing change and time out. So it does feel like this is a lesson or cycle. Even if it's uncomfortable right now, you are alchemizing through this uncomfortability. It feels like whatever life situation you're going through that may be uncomfortable, it's actually asking you to open your third eye and create some sort of shift within yourself. It really is asking you to rise in consciousness with this past life healing. But what I do see at the end of this, 16, which is the number 7, and mastery is the leap. Ecstasy, bliss, and belief. Esmer, I love that name. Sun, moon, ooh, you have a lot of Pisces. I'm a Libra rising too. October 15th, beautiful. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Bambi. Ooh, you're a Mars and Pisces. I like Mars and Pisces. I'm a Mars and Libra. I like Mars and Pisces. I know a few Mars and Pisces. Hi, so into it. How are you? Spinning is the Sufi way to get ecstatic. Yes. And I've always been very neurodivergent, but like as a child, like I would just, it's kind of off the walls. Like I was a child that was watching TV upside down, spinning, you know, and things like that. But while I was spinning, I would actually, and that's a form of trance, you know, so dancing, all of that is that form of trance. It's actually very shamanic, you know, and that is how I would receive a lot of downloads as a child. And it was interesting because I do remember a very specific memory at the age of like, say, I think it was like 2nd or 3rd grade. And I remember spinning, like dancing and spinning and things like that, you know, and seeing something that would happen. Like it was like some sort of vision, but it was at elementary school. The next day it happened at the same exact spot that I saw, the same exact people, which specifically what I saw was another girl push another girl. But like those same 2 people in my class at the library, like I saw it. And so that's like when I started realizing like, whoa, there's like some sort of connection here, you know? Now I do want to see what this is in the tarot here for you. There's definitely something in your life that feels uncomfortable. This feels a little bit Saturn retrograde-y, you know, so we can't force this change. It does feel like there's some sort of awareness, contemplation through this time in your life or through the situation. And it is teaching you to expand not only your consciousness, for some of you, your limiting beliefs. You know, this could be a relationship. This could be money. You know, it does say there's always enough. So you do feel a lack of in some sort of situation, but this is actually meant to teach you, and it does feel like there's a shift that comes from within, and that's like what Spirit's waiting for. That shift within, which that's not easy to do, you know, and that is the feminine energy. We live in a patriarchal masculine world. No matter how you identify, we live in a masculine world. And so it's hard when we don't see something without of us, whether that be like the divine lover or money or an opportunity, you know, or whatever it is that you maybe are needing at this time or wanting or desiring. It's hard for us to be like, well, it's already here, you know, I'm one with it, and you don't see it, you know. So this is, it feels like what this reading is whatever situation you're going through. Again, this feels very Saturn retrograde E, you know. It's asking you to open that third eye to see things from a different perspective. I do believe this is some past life healing here. But as you do that, again, third eye opening, you're expanding your consciousness. And whatever this is, what I am definitely getting is you don't have it right in front of you. But that's because you are being asked to embody the frequency, embody that energy of what it is that you need in front of you or what it is that you desire. Now, I do see you getting it though, right? You look at this. She's like a magnet for whatever it is. The leap, ecstasy, bliss, and belief, which again, like that's not easy to do. So let's see what this is. Saturn, Libra, 11th house. Yo, HQT, yo. Saturn's in Pisces. 11th house Saturn. Ooh, and we do have Libra in the South Node. So you may really be focused on friends and connections right now, because 11th house is also social groups, friends, connections. Libra is in the collective South Node right now, which is past life. So you may be asked to kind of look at your friend groups, people around you, and just like take note. You know, not that it's even positive or negative, right? You know, you can have great things come in during Saturn retrograde. You know, I always say never fear the transits, you know, and we are always in the infinite present moment of now, you know, so you can thrive in any season. But with Saturn Libra in the 11th house, you may be focused on social groups, the groups that you're in, friends, etc. And the reason why I'm like that with songs I've never heard before. Yes. Sometimes I'll hear a song. I love that. Yes, Esmer. I mean, if you're kidding or if you're not kidding, you know. All right. So what do we have for the All Signs Collective today? For this collective reading, what do we have? For experiments, time out, there's always enough, intuitive awakening, past life healing, and the leap. What is this situation? I do feel like it's something that's like maybe Seven of Swords comes out. Something you don't necessarily want to look at, you know, or it's like, yeah, you know, it's like you've been kind of dodging it a little bit. This is like a situation or something in your life that you've been kind of dodging a little bit with the Seven of Swords here. I am going to get them based on these placements of the Oracle cards. Distraction. That's what Seven of Swords says is distraction. Again, the Saturn retrograde energy is going to show us, again, check out where your Saturn is. It's like maybe where have we been distracted? Again, it's meant to strengthen your foundation. So really just work with it. If you work with this Saturn retrograde, it will bless you. All right. Now, what is it that the collective cannot force change and kind of needs to be aware of at this time? Where can this collective not force change? For some of you, and yeah, as you awaken and shift your perspective, I do see definitely something coming in here. It's interesting. I'm getting two things. Ten of Cups, this is your dream life, could be family as well. So dream life, your happiness, your family. So this is the underlying energy, so it's yours, okay? So it is already yours, you know. With the Ten of Cups here, you will have that happy life. You will have whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And it could also represent, again, like home and family, but it's a beautiful card. It's the happiest fulfillment card. What I'm seeing here so far is the Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Hanged One, and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, what you may be actually focused on at this time is seeing that like you give too much. And that is an Aries North Node, Libra South Node energy collective wide, which is, especially for light workers, I would say that energy is pretty uncomfortable. Aries is about like I, right? I and me and self. Libra is like collective, us all, balance. What I'm seeing here is that in this energy collective, and it feels like this is more of like a Saturn retrograde reading, so we'll focus, I guess, on Saturn retrograde. You may actually, or what may be highlighted in your life is those different ways that you are leaking your energy, giving too much, but to the point where it's like you're not receiving what it is that you should be receiving, deserve, where you're giving in an unequal exchange. That could be in work and career, it could be in family, it could be the home, you know, like maybe you're a parent, you know, it could be in your divine connections and relationships, you know, or even your friend groups. So, you know, again, this is a general timeless reading, but it does feel like in this transit or in this upcoming energy, where in your life, Seven of Swords distraction, are you not seeing where you're not completely giving and receiving in equal exchange? And it does say generosity, temperance card. I do feel like you deserve to, again, receive an equal exchange, and it's going to be highlighted for you. Now, I do feel like it's affected you though, by, for some of you, maybe giving too much, but it's some area of your life, and it's going to be different for everyone. You know, like say you're a parent and you give so much to your children, your grandchildren, it's going to be highlighted of like, okay, but I need a break too, or this or that, you know. Maybe it's like with money, maybe you're very generous, but you're actually not receiving back what it is that you give out, you know. Maybe it's just in different ways, okay? So with the Hanged One here, I do see that shift in perspective, and this Hanged One is over the Intuitive Awakening Third Eye card. Hi, Little Moon, how are you? Hi, Amanda, how are you? My guides say that I do a lot. Randy, yes. So with the Hanged Man over here, as you shift your perspective, you actually do increase the amount that you're receiving. Nine of Pentacles. So this could be money, especially if it's say money, things like that. I do see it increasing for you. We have appreciation. It's almost like Spirit is saying, it's like there's an area of your life, which again is different for everyone, that you are giving much more than you're receiving back. As you shift your perspective and just see that for what it is, which doesn't mean always like walking away or not giving at all, but it's like, okay, I need to adjust these boundaries in this particular area of my life. I see you actually receiving more appreciation by doing that. You know, it's like sometimes we are programmed, right, that if like, okay, well, if we give, then we must receive. That's the inner child, you know, and that's what's coming to mind too, is like the inner child. Could be past life here, because we do have past life. There's a lot of light workers who have like martyr contracts, etc. But even like say as a child, right? So for some of you, this could resonate just because it's coming up of like, okay, well, when I was a child, if I did what my parents wanted, then I received that love and that recognition, you know, and for some of you, maybe that leaks into other areas of your life. But sometimes it's the boundaries of like, okay, well, you know, maybe in that area of your life, you're not going to, and not that you're not going to give as much, but you're going to have boundaries with that, which again, for some of us, we're programmed to think of like, okay, but if I say no, if I have these boundaries, then I'm not going to get it, you know? So like, for example, if you say no to that person, then the relationship is going to end. Or if you say no, that like, okay, well, I took on, like, say you work for yourself, right? And say you like took 5 clients in a day, but you had to tell someone no. There's sometimes, you know, maybe that fear of like, okay, but like, what if this, what if that? God blesses those who take care of themselves too. Like, yes, God blesses those who give. A part of that is also taking care of yourself so that you can keep on giving. And that's hard. Like when we have like a big heart, again, like that's what you love to do. It's like your natural state is to give, you know, but it does feel like there's one area of your life that you are giving more than you're receiving. And you will have some sort of reflections in your life that it's going to show of like, okay, I need to just shift my perspective. Not that you need to stop giving, but shifting your perspective, having boundaries where necessary, and you become very abundant. 9 of Pentacles. Saturn in Libra, Saturn in Aries. I'm a Saturn in Aries too. Hi, Danny. How are you? Thank you. We are diving into the waters of Atlantis and Lemuria, which is why I have the crystals today. Now, why the Three of Swords for the collective? You do have Three of Swords, Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Why the Three of Swords for the collective? Why the Six of Wands? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why the Four of Pentacles? The Hierophant. Okay, for some of you, maybe it is like giving too much. Maybe like say at work, right? Say maybe you work a lot, you know, and there's this fear, which again, that is actually pretty much collective. You know, we as a society, we have been programmed to, well, if we work, if we show up to work, that is how we get the check out on Friday or bi-weekly, etc. So Three of Swords, and then you do have the Three of Pentacles here. So you could be seeing the number 333. We have a lot of Taurus energy here. So because we have the Witch of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So a lot of Taurus energy. I do see that you're going to be conserving, and I think it's more of your energy. For some of you, there may be like some sort of heartbreak, right? Or like something that breaks your heart, betrayal when it comes to like say work, right? But it feels like more in the past because we have the past, present, future over here. What is this heartbreak for the collective? That card came right out, so let's see what it is. Bottom of the deck is Page of Pentacles. For some of you, there could have been a heartbreak regarding money. We do have Queen of Cups, okay? So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We do have a lot of Taurus here and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. Why the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords? The Magician card, okay? So I do feel like something has not worked out here in the past with the Eight of Cups over here. I do feel like there was a heartbreak maybe regarding the workplace with the Three of Pentacles or regarding like money and your work. However, I'm seeing a lot of recognition. I feel like that was in the past, okay? Or again, like it's a general timeless reading, so take it as it resonates. There's some sort of heartbreak that really shifted your vision regarding work and regarding money. You are learning to conserve your energy much, much more with the Four of Pentacles. For some of you, it's interesting. I actually get knowledge and wisdom with the Hierophant energy too, but let's see what this is. Now, I do see you succeeding over here. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's some sort of karmic situation, which I'll grab some of those cards too, regarding work or money. I do feel like it opens your heart. But whenever we have a heart opening, it's always a third eye opening that follows the heart opening. All right, so I do feel like it fixed your vision, and I'm hearing broke your heart but fixed your vision. Why the Witch of Pentacles with the Six of Wands? Yeah, you have the Chariot card and the Five of Cups over here. Okay, so there was definitely something sad over here when it comes to like something that you were working on that you wanted to succeed in some way, shape, or form. It's like something that did not work out. Okay. And it could have been work or something that you were working on. Why the Chariot card and the Five of Cups? Seven of Cups. And it does feel like this was divine redirection. Okay, we do have Eight of Wands, so there's something else coming in. With the Seven of Cups, this is multiple opportunities. I feel like whatever karmic situation happened with work or with money, again, it's like something you wanted to be successful at, something that you were doing or really working hard on. And with the Shiva energy, I always get surrender. So with the Seven of Cups, there's another opportunity that's coming in. All right, and I do feel like it was redirection here. It also allowed you to shift your vision, maybe when it comes to what it is that you do. Now, collective-wide, there's definitely a lot of shifts just in general with service, with how it is that we show up as beings, or maybe in service or at work, etc. There's a lot of shifts when it comes to that. Like, we're not meant to stay the same. So some of you may be going through like an evolution, and I even get my throat too. So you may be doing something new, or you're meant to like have some sort of even new voice, okay, with the throat chakra over here. It's interesting because we do have Hecate, past life healing, in the throat space. So for some of you, it could be like your voice, using your voice, clearing throat blockages, which can also be expression. Now, what is this for the collective? What's this Three of Pentacles and this Three of Swords? Definitely something made you sad over here. And something didn't work out, but it feels like it's because there's another opportunity that comes in. Like you're meant to have this time of solitude, this time of contemplation, and just like sitting with this and coming into some sort of place of higher awareness, because something else comes in. Now, why do we have the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles? We have Kali Ma. So again, I do feel like this was divine intervention. Kali Ma will come in with like a destructive energy, but only destroys for recreation and to build a stronger foundation. All right, so I do feel like with that Saturn retrograde, you know, it's like things maybe haven't worked out. Or this could be in the past too. Again, it's a general timeless reading. Something didn't work out regarding career or money that you really wanted to work out. We do have new moon and then healing over here. Why? Because I do feel like there was some sort of deep healing or spiritual awakening that would come from this. Okay, Seven of Cups. There's actually another opportunity that comes in. Now, what is the Seven of Cups here? It's also asking you to be resourceful. So I do feel like this was meant to happen in order to provoke some sort of spiritual awakening and even third eye opening. Moving past limiting beliefs, especially with Kali Ma, moving past fear. I do feel like you were meant to get creative, you know, and try like something new or different, which is actually leading you to what it is that's for you. Why the Seven of Cups here for the collective? Eight of Wands again. Why the Seven of Cups here for the collective? Justice, okay? Justice is coming in. Balance is coming in. So there definitely was, or like, is this time of imbalance in career or in money in some way, shape, or form? Again, but it was actually meant to happen. This was meant to provoke a spiritual awakening, also to provoke some sort of deep healing. What it did was allow new avenues to come in for you. And what it did was also allow you to either start a new path, just shift your perspective regarding it. And I do feel like new opportunities actually came in because of it. All right. Eight of Wands, Justice card. Justice is coming in and that represents balance. Okay. Now I am getting a lot of the heart space. So I do get that heart space is balanced, right? Because we did see that heartbreak over here, Three of Swords. The Justice card over here, Ma'at. This is that heart as light as a feather. All right, so if you were going through anything in career or money, I do feel like, again, that is a lot of the root space. And I do feel like it was healing of the heart space too. But again, whenever the heart breaks, and 55 members in the chat, as soon as I say that, the third eye opens. So it provokes some sort of spiritual awakening, which is now bringing in this balance and justice in your life. And I do get a lot of the Sekhmet energy too. So you can resonate with either Sekhmet or Ma'at as well. So if you watch me as like a Pisces, if whenever I call you guys motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying? It's interesting that I mentioned Sekhmet too, because the Queen of Wands came out. Like, Sekhmet is such a Queen of Wands. You're getting ready to see something you've never seen. All right. You have a beautiful energy here. Like, you needed that era of healing, and I'm getting like era, right? You needed that cycle, that era of healing. Nothing could have changed this. And that's what's coming through. You're like, I'm doing the work. You know, it's like, I'm trying this, I'm trying that. Nothing's happening. Nothing's changing. You had to grow through that season. And I do feel like it's just something, maybe it's Saturn energy, past life energy. It was something. Yes, Amanda, you already know. If I call you guys motherfuckers, it's the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, the World card, all right? You're in this energy of the Ten of Pentacles here. And I do feel like this is something that's not going to go away. 33, 44, as soon as I say that, you are entering your land of milk and honey. But you needed to go through this. You needed to grow through this. I love when you do that to that mother trucker. Yes. You know, you're entering your land of milk and honey. This Ten of Pentacles, this new cycle, it's a cycle that lasts. You have the Knight of Pentacles too. I'm getting a legacy energy. Again, we're talking about Saturn retrograde, right? I have chills as soon as I say that. Saturn retrograde is bringing certain things to attention to build a strong foundation. Saturn loves you. Like, Saturn is not against you. Saturn loves you. So work with the Saturn energy. It is creating some sort of strong foundation in your life. Again, check out where your Saturn is. But so that it lasts. Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow moving energy. But you have the Ten of Pentacles right over here. Okay, so it's either you're creating this Ten of Pentacles, right? It's that strong, sturdy foundation, or I'm getting, honestly, that it's like this energy that lasts. It's not an energy that's going to burn out. It's going to last. And how do we get an energy like this that lasts, right? How do we avoid burnout in different areas of our life? By paying attention to where we're giving and receiving. I do feel like at some point or in some area of your life, you gave so much or you were giving too much, you know, imbalanced. Interesting, because we do have that justice card, the balance card. And then, you know what I feel like the universe did, or Saturn, was like, okay, well, you're not learning the lesson of giving out too much and not receiving back imbalance. Here's this karmic lesson that breaks the heart, that causes some sort of 5 of cups, right? Some sort of situation definitely broke the heart, made you sad. But I do feel like it was that Saturn reflection of like, well, give and receive in balance. And so you actually had to not give so much. I feel like something forced you in your life to not give so much. And it was a little bit heartbreaking. And why didn't things change? Because like, I do feel like the universe was trying to tell you like, no, this is a season for you. Which that feels, especially for light workers, I think it's so uncomfortable, right? But that's Aries North Node energy, truly. So, and we did get Kali Ma, which Kali Ma is able to see these dark times in our lives from a different perspective. And so what this, I do feel like, was teaching you was to heal that wound. And as soon as things do shift and change for you, but you have the 10 of Pentacles, and it quite literally says legacy. Okay? Now, Saturn's ruled by Capricorn, but everyone has their own, like wherever their Saturn is. Like my Saturn's in Aries. I see some Saturn over there in Pisces, you know. Yes, and we have Saturn in Pisces right now until 2025. Then it goes into Aries. But what I'm seeing, honestly, is, yes, the universe sent you some sort of situation. It's like, oh yeah, you're giving without receiving in like some sort of harmonious exchange or balance. Boom. This karmic situation, which caused a lot of healing for you. But justice comes in. So justice comes in, and we do have the card, don't force change, and solitude, time out. So I feel like you can't avoid it. Like it's something to go through and to grow through, but it's leading to this justice card, which is balance, learning those lessons. You have like abundance that lasts you. And that's what I'm getting, that land of milk and honey. Why? I want to know about this 4 of Pentacles and Hierophant. Why the 4 of Pentacles and the Hierophant? Ooh. Ooh. So 2 different things I'm getting. Hierophant energy like is a teacher, mentor, initiator, you know, lessons, learning, teaching in general. 4 of Pentacles. And what comes to mind right away with the Ace of Cups, too, because I see this as the Holy Grail as well. Don't give your pearls to swine. You know, like, again, especially if you're a giver. However, there's another message here too that I'm going to get to. You get some love coming in. But it is also like not giving your pearls to swine. You know, if you're a light worker, again, your energy is valuable. You know, you're a moth to a flame. And, you know, as lovers, as givers, we're going to want to give and help, you know, but to what expense? To what sacrifice, you know, etc. Which that's what the Aries North Node and Libra South Node is teaching us as a collective. What I'm also seeing is that someone wants a commitment with you and doesn't want to let you go. You know what song I'm hearing? Got somebody, she is a beauty, very special, really and truly. Take good care of me like it's her due. Okay, it's a song called No Letting Go. 2 of Cups, even as I kind of split the deck again. 2 of Cups, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Ace of Cups, okay? So there is someone who actually doesn't want to let you go over here. And it's interesting because you don't see this. You're focused on everything else, but there is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius watching you. Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could even be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So like you do have a little signs here. But someone is coming in. They're not going to want to let you go. In this new cycle, they are not going to want to let you go. Okay, and I'm hearing that song, No Letting Go. Got somebody, she is a beauty, very special, really and truly. All right? But for others of you, what's also coming through is your energy, especially if you're a light worker. Your energy, your light, you know, give and receive in equal exchange. Be mindful, you know, etc. Like never give away to the point of like your own self-sacrifice in some way, shape, or form, which again, that's such a collective Aries North Node, Libra South Node energy. Why the Hierophant with the Four of Pentacles here? Why the Hierophant with the Four of Pentacles? You have Magician, indecision as well. So I do feel like either you're at a crossroads or someone at a crossroads. Why indecision with Magician and the Mirror? Now you do have deceit over here too, okay? We do have action. So be mindful of just like some form of deceit as well, because we have deceit here. I want to see what that is. Why do we have deceit with indecision? Be mindful. I do feel like be mindful about someone that comes in over here. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Wands with the Three of Swords. Be mindful. You know, like you do have multiple options at this time and both are unknown. So as you can see with this person over here, both ways are unknown. We do have deceit as well, okay? So just be mindful because we have the Nine of Wands and we do have the Three of Swords here, okay? And I do feel like there's just some sort of like realization too of like working really hard on like something that could break your heart. What is this Nine of Wands with the Three of Swords? The Moon card. Why the Moon card with the Three of Swords? Ace of Swords. So I do feel like though you're going to end up seeing like what is not working out for you. Okay, and I do feel like it's a little bit of that Seven of Swords energy with the deceit card, whether it's someone without a view, because I do see someone else coming in, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or if it's yourself, you know, like not lying to yourself of what's not working out. And again, with that Saturn retrograde energy, I do feel like it's going to reflect back, okay, what doesn't work, what does work. With the Moon card and the Ace of Swords, you're going to find out a truth. Moon card and the Ace of Swords. Why the Ace of Swords? You have the Six of Wands here, okay? And then you do have Justice. Why the Ace of Swords with the Six of Wands here? Six of Cups, okay? This could be someone from the past. Why the Six of Cups? Seven of Wands. Okay, for some of you, I do feel like you're protected from someone coming in from the past, okay? Someone does want to come in, but it's like they have to come in correctly, all right? Someone does want to come in, but they need to come in. And by correctly, I mean like honestly, truthfully. Someone doesn't want to let you go, and they are coming on with an Ace of Cups. This could be someone from the past. For some of you, be mindful. The Lover's card. It's on the bottom of the deck. It's not me. It's the cards. You know, the Lover's card. There's someone coming in from the past. They actually may be a little bit blocked, okay? For some of you, just be mindful of someone that comes in just because of what you have or what you are. With the Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords. You're very protected though. Why the Seven of Wands with the Six of Cups? It's the person. Two of Cups. Four of Wands. Someone you were with. Someone that loves you still. It's just, for some of you, it's like, they're going to come in during your winning season. That's the thing. They're going to come in during your winning season. And they may have love for you. And I do feel like they do have love for you. But they're coming in during your milk and honey. So it's like, do they want your milk and honey? Or do they actually, and again, I do feel like they love you, but it's like, there's something though in the past. So it's like, in the past, maybe there are things that you didn't see. Okay, so like when you were down and out, when you were going through these cycles, there are certain things of ways that they thought about you, things that they did that you did not see. And this person would have to come back very truthful, okay? And I do feel like until they can do that, they cannot come into your energy field, okay? Or it's like there's just some need for like you to not allow them into your energy field. But for some of you, I actually feel like they're actually going to come in during your winning season. These lessons you learned over here, you could apply it with that person of like, okay, well, again, Queen of Pentacles. They're going to come in during a winning season for you, during your milk and honey. But you've learned those lessons already of giving, receiving, and exchange. Yes, unconditional love, but it's not unconditional tolerance. And you do deserve someone that sees you, not just when like you're winning, but when, it's like till death do us part, right? If they really wanted to be with you, well, you were just going through a season, through a cycle, and they left you during a season, during a cycle. All right. What card was this? High Priestess. All right, you got the High Priestess. So you're in your High Priestess energy. When it comes to this person, they are a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Taurus energy. I do feel like they have love for you, but there's just some way of like how they operate or how they think, and they're coming in when you're in your winning season. But there's something I feel like that happened during this season or cycle that maybe was not your winning season, or like was a tough time for you. For some of you, they abandoned you during a tough time. And I feel like it's actually more of spirit, okay? It's like they actually have love for you. For some of you, it's like your spirit guides almost, or your ancestors are like, well, we don't like that. It's like, that's actually what I'm getting. All right. What messages do we have about the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy for the Hierophant, the Four of Pentacles? Oh, Kalima. Oh, Jesus. What do we have for, you have Kalima and you have yes. Okay. For some of you, maybe you resonate with Kalima. Okay. So there's a quote that says, Kalima protects you from those that are unworthy of your pure heart. And it actually does say that in the Kalima Oracle deck. Kalima will protect you from the people that are unworthy of your pure heart. So Kalima is like, she's a ferocious lover. That's the thing. She actually has many forms. She's not just like this goddess with like, skulls around her and things like that. Like she comes in so many forms. It says Kalima, and yes, we do have Thoth, higher self, mirroring, paradigm shift. All right. Reiki over here. It's either a very powerful spirit guide or ancestor, or for some of you, quite specifically, Kalima, and I feel like it's confirmation of yes. This person does love you, but you have a very pure heart. Okay, so you deserve that back. And I do feel like if this person came back into your life, I actually feel like you would take them back because you are such a lover and you love them. But I do feel like it's actually, that person's blocked off. For some of you, Kalima. For others of you, again, a spirit guide or ancestor. I feel like it's actually a higher power that just sees this person as like, but like, no, it's like this person is, and I don't want to use the words not worthy of you, but you have a very pure heart, and Kalima's a protector for those that are unworthy of your pure heart. Okay. So I do feel like this person had a chance, and what's coming through is like maybe according to like your spirit team that this person has kind of lost their chance. Okay. And that's what's coming through. Like this person took too long, too little, too late, and I feel like they are blocked off by your spirit team because I don't feel like you would necessarily block them off. And not that like take it as a resonate. It's a general timeless reading. So it's general, but I feel like you're such a lover that like you would forgive this person, or you feel like you could work on things. But I feel like according to your spirit team, they're seeing this person and it's like, almost like a little bit of too little, too late. I love Kalima. I really resonate with her. Yes. Yes. I love you too, Richard. And that's what it feels like. And so I feel like they see something that you don't quite see, and so like say this person does come back in your winning season. What happens if something happens again, right? Again, to let that energy of a relationship or marriage till death do us part, I don't feel like this person operates that way. When it gets hard, this person may be avoidant attachment. Okay, so when it gets hard, this person may be a runner. They're a runner. They're a Drexler. So I feel like it's your protection though overall, because your ancestor, spirit guides, or Kalima just sees what it is that you don't see. I always gave too much and never replenished. Yes, and I feel like so much of us can be that way, especially light workers or parents, and grandparents, where like we are givers. you know, but it can be to the point of like burnout. And what I was seeing was that in this new cycle, you've learned the lessons where you're not going to burn out. Like those burnout cycles are over. And I do see 10 of Pentacles, that's long lasting. Now, we're going to see a little bit more into that person. Yes, of course, no help with the work, but they want to reap the benefits. And that's kind of what they see. You know, it's like that person, you know, did the work. That didn't do the work, you know, it's like wants to come in as you did the work by yourself. Hi, High Priestess Healing. How are you? Epic throwback. Yes, it is. I love my High Priestess sister. Pisces in the building. Say what's up. I forgave everyone already. I've been at peace. FYI, mantras. I love the mantras you do with your son. Thank you. It's so funny. My son the other day was closing his eyes and he said, I can see you with my third eye. He has put through a lot of mental, yeah, as a visionary. Okay, so let's look into this person. They showed up as a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Taurus energy. All right. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God. What do we have for this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this King of Swords in the collective's life? Who is this King of Swords to them? Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Why Page of Cups and Wheel of Fortune for this King of Swords? Yes, okay. Yes. So, Page of Cups. They did not have much to give. I'm going to... Let's see. Want to write that? Libra gang in the house. Yes, I'm a Libra rising. Hello. So this person showed up as a Page of Cups, right, to your Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like it's protection, okay, at 144 as soon as I say that. Kalima energy, or again, you have a strong spirit guide or ancestor. This person's coming in with not much to offer during your Wheel of Fortune. And something can happen that ends up in a 10 of Swords. Okay, so again, like you're in a really good energy. And I feel like they are, that your spirit guides are protecting you from this person. Because you actually would probably let this person in. But protecting you because it's like during your winning season, something will happen with them that kind of 10 of Swords is. Okay, so that's what's coming through. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Cancer, yes, happy Cancer season, so happy birthday. Happy birthday, Cancers. All right. Now, what is some advice that the collective needs to hear today, right now? What is some advice? Four of Pentacles, Strength card, Two of Cups. And you do have Seven of Wands, okay, so protection. For some of you, it may be hard. And I'm getting it's actually more about people, okay, and connecting with people. I do feel like this is a season of like being mindful of those things, like, right, giving and receiving in equal exchange. Four of Pentacles, Strength card, Two of Cups. This may be a time and a season of conserving your energy a little bit, especially during Saturn retrograde. If Kali is out here, then oh boy, yes. Have no fear, Kali is here. Four of Pentacles, Strength card, and the Two of Cups. I do feel like this is a season. It might be Saturn retrograde, but again, general timeless reading. So whenever this resonates for you, where you're conserving your energy, but for some of you, that could be hard. It could be hard, you know, with the Strength card over here. And by conserving your energy, it is allowing you to heal those wounds, for some of you, heal the past life wounds, clear those soul contracts, so that you can connect openly. Two of Cups. I'm going to clarify each one. Why the Four of Pentacles here? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. So right now, again, I do feel like something has happened in your life where like maybe you actually got to the point where, again, Death card, death and rebirth, you did not have much to give. But I do feel like it was a karmic way of like, hey, collective, sit down and give to yourself. Which again, that's hard to do, especially as a light worker, it could be hard to do. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. There was some sort of karmic situation where you were in a lack of, or didn't have much to give. Karmic way of teaching you how to give to yourself, because I really feel like something happened where you didn't have much to give, okay? Whether it was energetically, emotionally, mentally, financially, whatever way it was, you know, to teach you how to receive, and then also like to really, you know, be with self. Strength card, I do feel like this is healing over here. Why the Strength card? Six of Swords. You're having progress in your healing journey, okay? These blockages, or where you felt blocked, were really just illusions. Again, that third eye opening. And so it broke the heart to fix the vision, to see beyond those limiting beliefs, the lack belief, you know, again, through the illusion. Six of Swords and the Strength card, you're making forward progress with the Six of Swords. Why the Two of Cups here? Why the Two of Cups? You do have Five of Swords, and then you have the Empress energy over here. So I do feel like there have been shifts in your connections. Ace of Swords aligning with your higher timeline, with truth, right? Even connections that are authentic, that are pure, that are open, and that are true. With the Five of Swords here, I do feel like you have had to release connections that were draining you, that were taking from you, you know, in any way, shape, or form, or the ways that you would relate. This is so much of the Libra South Node energy, because it's not always going to be connections, you know, we're not going to always like, you know, get rid of these people and those people. Sometimes it's just changing the ways that we relate to one another. Again, shifting the boundaries around, etc. And I do feel like with that Empress energy, you are being called to receive, like to be in that place of receiving that Empress energy or the feminine energy. All right. You have Two of Wands over here. So new opportunities, new people, new things, or new ways of relating. All right. And what is the final message for the collective? You are the co-creator of your life. 7-7 as I say that. So you could be seeing the number 777. You are the creator. And then you have the Witch of Cups, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You are the creator of your life. You are the magician of your life over here. All right. And I do feel like, you know, some of you are wondering of like, okay, well, I am, say, co-creating. I am manifesting. I'm doing all the things that I need to do, you know. And then for some of you, it feels like it was those people, those things, again, with the Five of Swords, I'm getting different energies, etc., that would drain you, etc., that were in the ways of those manifestations, you know, and those were the blockages, right? Whether it's within self, you know, or without of you in some way, shape, or form, okay? But again, you are the creator of your life. What these energies and collective energies of this year and moving on forward, right, and like this new Earth Ascension timeline, is that you're the creator. Like when it comes to creation, to manifestation, to really be in your I am presence. I am that I am. You've been seeing 777 all day. Beautiful. Confirmation. Thank you, SB. I'm grateful for you being here. Somebody's taking my winnings. Pisces, yes. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to grab some cards of advice. What other cards of advice do we have for the collective? I'm going to put these energies away. What other cards of advice do we have for the collective today? What other cards of advice do we have for the collective today, for this collective reading? We do have expansion. What other cards do we have for this collective reading today? Beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck is intention. Set those intentions. So we do have expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. We have support. Ask for help. Get more rest and nurture yourself. And then we do have leadership. Step into your leadership. Share your message. Inspire and empower others. So I feel like in general, you are being asked to share your message, share your energy, share your voice. And I do feel like it's with the balance of getting the support you need, getting the rest you need, the help you need, you know, or the nurturing that you need, you know, so taking care of yourself, and that will allow you to share your message, to give your light, etc. I'm going to grab a few more cards. What else do we have for this collective reading today? There goes Lemuria again, okay? And Soul Family on the bottom of the deck. So again, the reason why I'm wearing these crystals is because on July 27th, we do have a Lemuria Returns Guided Akashic Records workshop with some breath work. We're going to be doing a guided Akashic Records meditation as a group into Lemuria. And then we're also going to be doing some breath work and some light language activation. So Lemuria has just shown up all over here too, which is a collective energy. So some of you may be feeling the energies of Atlantis, the energies of Lemuria. And that's really anchoring right now. Those light codes are anchoring in the collective. So if you're feeling that, the answer is like, yes, you are. And look, yes, you are feeling that. We do have Thoth as well. And so Mermaid of Lemuria, and it says joy. And then we do have balance. Okay. And when it comes to like all of these energies, you know, always be in joy, you know, which again, when things get uncomfortable or hard, that can be hard to do, right? You know, but the greatest place to manifest or to create from is from a place of innocence and of joy. What else do we have for the collective? Not a Lemuria again. This is the 4th deck, okay? We do have high vibration, mindfulness, and power of the mind. This is the 4th deck where Lemuria comes out again. The relics of Lemuria, fragments, memory, and reclaiming. Okay, so whether it's Atlantis or Lemuria, you can definitely be feeling that energy. It's very much a collective energy right now. And we do have the hidden worlds, changing consciousness, awareness, and extrasensory perception. Some of you all are reclaiming or recalling your soul gifts at this time. Again, it's a lot of energy. We have Saturn retrograde. We have the Schumann blackout. We have solar flares. So there's just a lot of energy in general, you know, so take it as it resonates for you, but you're definitely going through some sort of awakening, shifting consciousness and awareness. And for some of you, really recalling and reclaiming your soul gifts and fragments. My son graduated high school. Congrats to your son, Tina. Sheer joy, gratitude, love. Yay. Yeah, so you could go on 144bluerosetemple.com. It's only $11.11 USD for the guided Akashic Records meditation, breath work, and the light language activation. I'm going to grab just one more card from this deck. We do have on the bottom of the deck energy field adjustment, so just feel free to also protect your energy. What else do we have for the collective? There goes the dolphins. Some of you may resonate with dolphins. We do have farewell to the moon, appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles, which again, we were talking about cycles, right? There was some sort of cycle of learning, and it doesn't mean that things don't work out for you, but I do feel like things weren't working out as some sort of like karmic reflection of like, okay, just focus on yourself, just rest and just heal. And things really do work out for you. So I just the land of milk and honey, and as I say that, I do get chills. What you don't see of what's coming in is that wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy. We do also have honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. Could also be, you know, the inner masculine as well. So take it as it resonates. And then we have Imrama, wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, and journey of the soul. Okay, so I definitely do see like a big awakening for some of you here. But remember that everything is just cycles, you know, so if you are diving deep, right, as like this mermaid energy, if you're diving deep within self, you know, your own consciousness, there's always a rise, you know, and so that's what I see over here, that you are or have something beautiful coming in, as well as an upswing in energy, you know, or a positive shift in your circumstances. All right, now for the next 10 minutes too, I'm going to be doing some yes or no questions. So if you'd like yes or no questions of the tarot, please feel free to put it in the comments below your question, and I will get some answers for you. Yes, SB. The Parking Lot Diaries. I actually like that. The Parking Lot Diaries. And I'm assuming maybe it's in a parking lot. All right, feel free to put any questions you may have in the comments below. Tomorrow, I do have a channeled members and exclusive members video coming out, and a Pisces reading. I'm happy that they're resonating, Wes. With Saturn and Pisces, because Saturn is in Pisces right now. And so, you know, we really have, especially mutable signs, so mutable signs in general, and then Pisces, you've been feeling the alignment, okay? And Saturn's in Pisces right now, and it's going retrograde in Pisces. We do have Page of Swords here. For Christopher Gualano. Is Christopher Gualano's girlfriend loyal? Is Christopher Gualano's girlfriend loyal? Do have Ace of Swords. You do have the Moon card. I don't feel like your girlfriend's not loyal. We do have Two of Wands with the Ace of Swords. I do feel like maybe they're at a point where like there could be things going on in the connection, and they could be thinking about like, okay, well, what if, there was someone else? But I don't see like a Three of Swords. I don't see a Three of Cups. But with the Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands, I do feel like maybe things are going on in the connection. And, they could be thinking of like, well, what if this didn't work out? Like, what else would be out there, etc. With the Moon card. And again, with the Moon card, that's the subconscious. But I don't see that they're not loyal. Oh, you're going to the casino, Rachel. Well, I send you all of the love, light, and abundance, and just that magnetic energy to receive and receive and receive. For Rachel, will Rachel win money at the casino tonight? And just also like, as far as like co-creating, right? Go into that casino like as if you were just like walking gold, light, and energy. 55 as soon as I say that. So, like just being in that heart space, because what's magnetic to anything is being in the heart space, being in joy, and just being in that light energy. So go in walking as if you are it, For Rachel, will Rachel win money at the casino tonight? You have Five of Pentacles in the World card. So if you have been feeling a lack of, I do feel like overall there's a new cycle coming in for you. Okay, so you were in a lack of, there's definitely a new cycle coming in for you. And I feel like the advice too is to go in like you are whatever that is. Like go in as you're just walking like diamond golden light. For Angie Russell, will I be walking in my truck purpose by the end of the summer? Okay. I was gonna ask, do you mean life purpose? But I do see your true purpose. I thought you meant life purpose. I don't know. Maybe you're getting a truck. But will Angie Russell be walking in her true purpose by the end of the summer? Your cup overflows here. Okay. I do feel like maybe there's a lot going on in the mind with the Nine of Swords, but your cup is overflowing. So I definitely feel like by the end of the summer, you can come into this spiritual alignment to walk in your true purpose. For We God, will We God have the funds to purchase a new car? Well, We God, I do feel like you're actually maybe going to get a gift or some sort of loan. You have Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Six of Pentacles here. So I do feel like you will receive maybe some sort of help even for the new car and the funds. For SB, is SB close to where they should be spiritually? I feel like you're going through a big death and rebirth, and it is like bringing you there. Look at that. Like the cards fall to the Ace of Wands. This is your true purpose. So underlying is true purpose. You do have Death card in the Hermit. So I do feel like this is, you've either been through a dark night of the soul, or this is a time that you're diving deep into yourself, and it is bringing that Ace of Wands, okay? Hi, Anika. How are you? I'm reading your comment as hello. For Amanda Davis, should Amanda Davis brainstorm a new idea? Should Amanda Davis brainstorm a new idea? Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, Page of Wands, the High Priestess, and the World card. I do feel like there's some sort of protection over the ideas that you already have too. So that's like just what's coming through. I do see you expanding. So definitely like not changing this idea that you have, expanding it, seeing it from a different perspective, but also protecting what it is that you already have is what's showing here with the High Priestess and Ten of Cups. Currency. I'm glad that you're here too. I was using the flashlight of my phone when I started hearing the reading. That's how spirit works. All right, for EK. What is some good news for EK right now? Shift your perspective on work or money because things are working out better than you think. You do have judgment over here. So I do feel like there's divine judgment regarding work, money, or something you're working on. And there's just a need for you to shift your perspective because I do feel like there's something good actually coming in. And it is divine judgment that's already going to happen. Yes, Amanda. There's so much Atlantis and Lemurian energy right now anchoring. So those light codes are really anchoring in the collective right now. So a lot of us are feeling it. So I'm someone who, like as far as like say my soul blueprint, it's very Lemurian and very Arcturian. So I really connect with the Lemurian energy as well as Arcturus. And like for me, Arcturus and Lemuria is very strong. So I've been feeling Lemuria definitely stronger like in the past few weeks and days. And then, you know, I see a lot of other soul tribes, soul sisters, soul brothers, just all over that are feeling it as well. So we're definitely receiving a lot of Atlantean and a lot of Lemurian light codes at this time. Are there any other Arcturian starseeds here? Will I be able to get back? For Strider, will Strider be able to get back to their optimum health? What it feels like, is there something maybe about father and mother here? Or money? You know, so if it's like having the money to get the resources, maybe for like what it is that you need for your health, I do feel like it will come in. Why King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles for will Strider get back to their optimum health? And you do have Queen of Wands. So, and it's interesting you have 3 of Cups there. So I feel like there's something about people around you as well, you know, of being mindful of like the people around you. And I do feel like the funds will also come in if that's what it is that you're calling in or needing. In order to bring you to optimum health. For Gloria, what is Gloria's husband going through at this time? Something about childhood or the past. 2 of, yeah, the Moon card is like the deeper fears, the unknown, the subconscious dreams. I do feel like as far as your husband, they actually might be going through something like regarding the past or like healing something from the past. Anika, I love your energy, Anika. Is the DM in my heart aligning to meet me in the physical? Is the DM, is the divine masculine in Anika's heart aligning to meet her in the physical? Is the divine masculine in Anika's heart aligning to meet her in the physical? Why the 8 of Swords? I feel like your divine masculine is working through a lot of blockages of illusion right now. And so that divine masculine, right? He's not aligned quite yet. It feels like either third-party situation or work with the 3 of Pentacles. And it does feel like he is like trapped again in this situation. We have Page of Swords here. So I do feel like he has hope and faith regarding some sort of situation that he feels stuck in that feels burdensome to him. And I feel like that's like what's in the way of like, or what he's working on through right now. Iced Palm, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces. Very, very intuitive with all the water. For Iced Palm, Angel, Pisces Sun, Cancer Moon, Pisces Rising. Where is their new love? Your new love is cutting out karmic contracts and people. The Devil card and the Queen of Swords. Feels like your new love is, yeah, cutting out those things in order for them to make their way towards you. For Parismita, Kalida, for Parismita, is her ex-partner going to contact her? Is Parismita's ex-partner going to contact her? Why Queen of Cups and the Lovers for if her ex-partner is going to contact her? I do feel like he will. We have Wheel of Fortune, so I do feel like things are going to shift and turn. You have Queen of Cups, the Lovers card, the Emperor. Definitely a lot of love here. And with the masculine energy, we do have that Emperor energy and the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like there's a possibility for things to shift and to turn in the connection in the future. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Hi, Nizam. For Nizam. What do we have for Nizam regarding work and money? It's interesting. I mean, it's very protected because you have the cops that just went somewhere. I don't know. They're not coming here. But they're coming down my street. It's interesting though, because you have 7 of Wands and 4 of Coins, which this is work and money protection. And then the cops just went by. So I don't know, like, you know, the reason of why you're asking that, but for all of that to happen, I do feel like it's very protected, and you're very protected. For currents, should currents start speaking publicly? You have Knight of Swords and the World card. I do feel like there's a new cycle when it comes to your voice. Okay, with the World card, maybe in the past, you could have been someone who like speaks very, and I don't want to say quickly, but like it could be a little bit of chaotic energy sometimes with Knight of Swords, like speaking too quickly, but in the means of like your responses, you know, saying things, not things that you shouldn't say. Like we should always be our authentic selves, you know, but there's something here that it feels like your voice is shifting, like with the World card. There's a brand new cycle regarding your voice, how it is that you speak. And it does feel like that's shifting for speaking publicly. Lemuria and Pleiadian. Arcturian, yes. Pleiadian. Lately, a lot of wild animals have been trying to approach you. Yeah, there's another cop going by too. So whoever, I think it was currents, you're very protected. Lately, a lot of wild, well, just like intuitively without the cards, you're in that safe energy. Like animals and children approach you when you're someone who's safe. When you're someone who's in that heart space, animals and children will always approach you. I'm always getting like the most random like animals, you know. I tripped over a groundhog the other day. I kind of want to see why those cops are there. I moved to a quieter street. I used to live like in the city, like in the capital of my state, which is actually, it's pretty rough. I was there for 4 years. I'm a pretty quiet street, but there's like 5 cars. So like, oh, what's going on? But it came in at the point where Currents was asking about, is the money protected? So like, yes, it is protected because that came out with the 7 of Wands. All right, I'm going to do 3 more questions. For Sacred Light, is Sacred Light's financial situation going to change soon? Yes, it is. Just like the reading we were just saying, it broke your heart, but it fixed your vision. We have the 6 of Pentacles here. Okay, so there's definitely a gift coming in for you that you don't see. Yes, Divine Masculine's work is my feeling too. And he seems locked into his circumstance. Yeah, that's what it looked like, is that he's kind of locked into his circumstance with work. It seems that he doesn't need to be. What is the next step I must take to call in the $250,000 for my soil farm business? I support your business. I support anyone who's farming, who's getting land, etc. For Wesley D, what is the next step to take to call in the $250,000 for their soul farm business? Take a leap of faith. 8 of Coins and the Fool card over here, the World card. You may need to do something completely new. And yeah, what's coming through is doing something completely new with the Fool card. Why the 8 of Coins with the Fool card? The 8 of Cups, okay? So I do feel like it's like you walking away from something, okay? Doing something completely new, walking away from something in your life with like that 200, that funding, okay? That's what's coming through. For the, whatever you're working on, the Fool card, you have 8 of Cups here. There's definitely like a path that you're going to be walking away from, you know, and I feel like that helps to align you to like what is for you. Oh, Christopher. Yeah, I did actually answer your question. So Christopher, because I remember your last name here. What came through was that she's not disloyal. I do feel like maybe something's going on in the connection where they're like thinking of like, you know, is there other things that can, you know, are there other, not necessarily fish out in the sea, you know, but they're like, they're kind of in their head about things not completely, you know, something's going on in the connection. But I don't see anything about being disloyal because the Ace of Swords came out too. So I didn't see anything about disloyalty. All right. So that's what I have for you all today. I'll grab one final message. What is one final message before we all go to sleep? Honest, authentic, genuine, and present. And then we do have there are those that are worth making for sacrifice. There are those that will destroy you, okay, with the sacrifice card. However, again, this whole reading, we've been talking about Saturn retrograde. I do see sacrifices. I see a lot of learning. I see a lot of healing, which leads to your ultimate fulfillment, which leads to, and what's coming, look at that, your freedom, your independence, self-determination. And it may not look exactly as you originally pictured, but it's even better. And you are being led to your land of milk and honey. So if you'd like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, or Akashic Records, you could go to 144bluerosetemple.com. We have a few workshops coming up. If you would like to gather as a soul tribe in Yonkers, New York, feel free to check out the website. It's only $55.55 USD for a full day ceremony on July 21st. And there's a few other things coming up, so feel free to check out the box below or the website. And I'm sending you all so much love, and I will see you tomorrow for a Pisces reading, a channel members, and exclusive reading. And I'm going to be here every single Wednesday on live. It's a pop-up live because I might be here 6:30, between 8:30, and we'll just like see when it does happen. So just feel free to put on your notifications too. Thank you. You too, Wesley. Thank you, Tanya, Amanda, Anika, you beautiful soul. All right, and I will see you all tomorrow.